In early November 2023, the Environmental Justice Communities Against Plastic Coalition traveled to Nairobi, Kenya, for the third session of the Intergovernmental Negotiation Committee to develop an international legally binding instrument on plastic pollution. On November 11th, EJCAP members were invited by the International Alliance of Waste Pickers on a waste collection tour with the Kenya Waste Pickers Welfare Association and the Nairobi Waste Pickers Association in Kibera, the largest slum in Kenya. Home to 4 to 4.5 million people, access to essential services such as clean water, sanitation, healthcare, and education is limited. Much of the area lacks proper roads, sewage systems, and waste management facilities. Despite these challenges, Kibera has a vibrant community with grassroots organizations like the Nairobi Waste Pickers Association that address sanitation, waste management, and general community well-being issues.
Hi everybody, my name is Melissa Walk. I'm with Become a Beautiful. I'm here in Kenya with EJCAP. And right now we're at the Kibera landfill with the Kenya Waste Pickers Association. And we're going to do a bit of a tour here around the neighborhood and just see how they work.
Ahead of the plastic treaty negotiations in Nairobi, EJCAP members joined the International Alliance of Waste Pickers on an eye-opening door-to-door waste collection tour in Kibera. The Slums Go Green and Clean initiative, pioneered by the Nairobi Waste Pickers Welfare Association, is an extraordinary example of sustainable plastic waste management practices. This dedicated group collects and transports waste and plays a crucial role in maintaining public health and uplifting their community.
So we are working on one of the villages, and this village is called Bombolulu. In Bombolulu village, collect 10,000 houses on Wednesday, Monday, and Saturdays. All we do with our team, we have a team of almost 50 people, 50 members who do waste management in all of this area of Bombolulu. We're planning to expand on other villages so that we can be proactive the way we did it here. So this is our first pilot project, which is the best pilot project because no one throw their waste in the landfills or in the corners anymore, but they give us their waste. So that's what we want to implement in the other villages.
Once the waste has been collected, the waste pickers transition to the crucial phase of sorting organic, plastic, and cardboard waste. Notably, the association has implemented an innovative approach to managing organic waste by incorporating black soldier flies into the process. This strategic utilization results in the composting of organic material into nutrient-rich soil intended to cultivate community gardens. This sustainable cycle not only minimizes waste, but also contributes to the enrichment of the community through producing fresh, locally sourced produce and cultivating a greener environment. The association addresses waste, advocates for community empowerment, and strives to improve living conditions, income, and social safety. The Nairobi Waste Pickers Welfare Association holds in high regard their contribution to the plastic waste management system, but more importantly, their role as community advocates.
Come together every week, different groups. We have five groups, and in every group there are 30 women.
Wow, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, so in those groups, the women usually come together once a week. So in those chamas, they created a group whereby they do their savings. So every week you have to contribute. We have the shares, whereby it's your money, the shares. That money is what you earn. So you can decide if I earn 500 per week, maybe I'll save 100. So that shares, we usually divide them among them at the end of the year. What you've given us is what you'll get back. That's what we call shares. And then we have the social fund. The social fund now, it's compulsory for all the members. It's weekly and you have to pay 50 shillings. So the weekly. Yeah, so the social fund caters for things like what I've told you, like we have fire last week. So when someone has such an emergency, we take the money, we take a certain amount of money from the account, then we help the family at least to buy a mattress and a blanket so that they can be warm. And that social fund money also caters for something like when someone is in the hospital, again, we'll have to remove some amount of the money to help you pay part of the bill of the hospital. And also it caters for death. Death is natural.
Yes.
So when someone is dead and we come together again as a group, again we remove something from that money and then we give you. And as if it comes to the end of the year and we didn't have any emergency, that money still remains in the bank, and then the group can start a project whereby women now can start helping themselves. So far we have like 3 projects that the women are doing. We have the detergents, whereby they are making detergents and they are selling them for the people who are doing car wash, household chores. Most of them buy them. There is a group that is doing, they built toilets and washrooms and water. So at the moment they are selling toilets, bathrooms and water. Wow. That's how the group now brings again another income.
According to the International Alliance of Waste Pickers are among the most marginalized workers in the plastic value chain, often enduring hazardous work conditions and denial of basic labor rights. Due to the nature of their work, they frequently face exclusion and societal stigmatization. Yet, waste pickers play a vital role in the global plastic waste management system, contributing up to 85% of the workforce in the recycling chain. As seen in Kibera, waste pickers transcend their traditional role. The Nairobi Waste Pickers Welfare Association not only addresses downstream waste management, but actively advocates for community empowerment and strives to improve living conditions. Similar initiatives can be observed throughout the global South. At INC3, the International Alliance of Waste Pickers made significant strides by incorporating a reference to just transition in both the proposed objectives and articles pertaining to extended producer responsibility, capacity building, technical assistance, technology transfer, and national plans for combating plastic pollution. Furthermore, the Alliance expanded the definition section to include terms such as waste pickers and just transition. In a noteworthy addition to the draft treaty text, there is explicit mention of waste pickers, safeguarding livelihoods, improving income, and advocating for strong social safety nets in the Just Transition article. It is crucial to sustain support for the priorities, needs, and voices of frontline communities and workers, including waste pickers, who bear the initial and most significant impacts of the plastic death cycle. Their inclusion is pivotal for this instrument to effectively achieve its overarching goal of ending global plastic pollution.